Okay, I'm gonna start with the dough. This is more or less what I'm using. Amaranth flour, brown rice flour, psyllium husk powder, salt, olive oil, warm water. Keep in mind that this is my own way of doing it, and as I always say, you should find your own way and make it yours. I put the flour in a bowl with the psyllium husk because we're working with flour with no gluten. If you don't use psyllium husk, it's gonna break. Then I put some salt and then olive oil, warm water, and I keep mixing. I use my hands now. I add more water, and when it's nice and wet, I put it on the table and I keep working. I really like to get to the point where it's very wet, and then I add more flour. I'm gonna keep repeating that I'm not locked into this recipe. I might change every time the proportion, so you find your own way, something that works for you and fits your needs. The dough is ready, and I wrap it in plastic paper and I put it in the refrigerator. Meanwhile, I prepare the ingredients for the tacos. Bell peppers, and I chop them like very thin in little cubes, and I put them together in a little bowl. I do the same with the tomato, and I chop it and I put it in a different bowl. Then I chop the celery, same thing, and I place it in the same bowl with the tomato. And here we go, I have two different bowls. Now, as I always said, I like to work with leftovers. So here's what we have in the house. We have some Brussels sprouts from last night and some steak, and also we have some leftover chicken that it might be the last day, so I better use it today. So now everything is ready. I take some parchment paper, put some oil on it, and then I take the dough and I place it on the parchment paper and I press it down. You can add some more flour if you want, and then I roll the dough using two parchment paper so I make sure that it doesn't break. It feels nice and smooth. Remove the parchment paper and I use something to cut a nice tortilla shape. I warm a pan, add a little bit of oil, and then I go with the tortilla. While I'm cooking the tortilla, I warm everything else. Here's the Brussels sprouts. I wanna add some egg on it, and then the chicken, and then the meat. I put some cheese on the tortilla, and then I put the meat on it. And this is gonna be the first taco. I'm gonna add some spinach. I season the bowl that I put on the side with oil and salt. I place it in my tacos, and then I chop some parsley and I go with the parsley. Here we go, the first taco is done. The second one, spinach, chicken, celery, and avocado. Second tacos is done. Here we go with the third one. Again, spinach, my scrambled Brussels sprouts, olive oil, tomato and celery, parsley, avocado. Here we go, everything is ready.
Bon appetito!
Yeah, that was my wife.